Hello, it's the SeahawksFan with another Goat Battle League video. Annihilape, you gotta beat it or bring it sometimes in Great League. This current Great League meta, one of the best answers is Gligar, Shadow Gligar. And this team is pretty prepared for that. Now, as a Pug Ghost type, Annihilape is able to do a lot better against other counter users. And also, this team has some pretty nice coverage too. A nice, well-balanced team. Got the bulk of Lickitung able to spam out these body slams. And I do have to shield the Superior's Frenzy Plant because, unfortunate for me, they got the bait off. And Carbink is just not going to be able to cope with Annihilape and Dugong. Okay, for Alligator, gonna pivot into a Lickitung. But this team is just incredible. Now, it's early on in the season, far away from trying to climb up all the way to Legend, even if you had the best of the best. But in a month's time, potentially able to need a team for climbing up. This team should stick around and still be very viable. Annihilape has a very nice matchup into Skarmory. They do have to throw the energy to be able to get the needed damage. Now they do have the shield advantage, and we are going to grab that, bring it to shield parity. Now Shadow Whiscash is going to dish out a ton of damage without any debuffs. 2 Mud Bombs before an Icy Wind debuff, and it's called. They were fishing for that debuff themselves. Gonna just hold on to my last shield for Annihilape. They are not going to do enough damage. Gonna throw another Ice Shard. It was close, but now I can snipe them. And I just need the Shadow Ball. And if you stay tuned, you will actually see a battle of this mirror match team. Whether I win or lose, you'll have to stay tuned. Now, Nightmare lead into that. Wigglytuff, one of the best answers to Annihilape, and that's fine. Shadow Shiny Poliwrath, gonna be actually happy to get a shield advantage for Annihilape into this matchup. Going to shield up. Icy Wind goes shielded, but let's remove that debuff. And we find, these try and catch a move. They reveal the whole team. That's beautiful. I guess they wanted to take the jewel one, maybe. Or just get some energy head start on the Tentacool. But Icy Wind is gonna take this Wigglytuff low enough to get farmed down. Tentacool does avoid a charge attack. I land the Shadow Ball. Let's go. Now they do acid spray me, which is massive, but I can actually counter them down. Sometimes you just gotta go for the fast move pressure. Even when the Pokemon's that's not the primary goal. Going to make a nice catch of that Aqua Tail. Now I may have not had the best target for Dugong. I can actually comfortably grab the debuff on this Stunfisk. To shield, I do not. On the off chance that's a Mud Bomb, okay, it's a full send discharge. Now, a bit of an interesting position. Going to bring in Lickitung just to keep that shield advantage. Because this charge is not going to do too much damage. Going to avoid taking that third move. But, they bring in Dragonair. Beautiful for this beautiful target for the body slam. Gonna dish out the Night Slash. Give me that boost. Give me that boost. Nope. No boost, but 2 shields. Azumarill has been found. Bubble is going to be adding up with how little health left I have. But I'm going to be able to shield. They do not have the switch timer up. So they're going to go down, down, and down. And the final Pokemon, of course, is the Stunfisk. Gonna dish out the Body Slam, get the licks in, and go. Or not even needing the licks. Let's see, next foe, we have a Shadow Whiscash in the lead. Oakley Dokley, Neighborino. Gonna make a catch of that Mud Bomb. Nope, Scald. Brilliant. They do have a Shadow Skarmory. Gonna be able to grab the debuff. I think that was pretty proper timing. Are they going to let me land another? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They're double debuffed. And they're forced to throw to not lose this energy because I could have farmed them down. To shield, I do, because that's a Brave Bird. Actually, it's still a lot of damage. Even as they're debuffed. You're going to shield something. If they no shield the Night Slash, brilliant. Okay, they're a madman. They're a madman. They played 4D chess. I got a boost. The Night Slash boost, 12.5% chance and an attack boost. I think they neutralized me, but let's full send a Shadow Ball. It lands, and that's a win because they, even with a couple debuffs, is not going to be enough to get rid of my Lickitung in time. Our next foe is a Nightmare, so we safe swap into Lickitung. Okay, we're in for a long battle. Now you want to not give free snarls, so throwing in, making sure you throw one lick before intervals of 3. I mean, especially once they throw moves, throwing 2 licks and then throwing your move, that works. If you have trouble doing using a Lickitung, being efficient. Red Health Umbreon. Am I going to be able to take them down in time? They hang on? Okay. Ooh, that's an annoying move to take. Some energy ahead of my Gligar. Going to pivot into a Dugong. And I definitely should have shielded it up to take alignment. Sap Cannon, I think they got the attack drop, 66% rate of getting it, so I definitely needed to win alignment. Silly mistake, just thinking I can outbulk. Was close though. Just gonna give up the Dugong. Jewel Run, and then, okay, they bring in Gligar. Yep, it's fine. How it goes sometimes. This time, we're going to play different. And this time, they have Dugong, so we're going to throw before we're debuffed. Because that's going to be maximum damage. It does grab a shield, which is nice. Honestly, play 4D chess sometimes to be able to be efficient. That probably would be better. Now, Power Whip does land this time. Can I reach another? Yes, I can. Are they 2 debuffed? Am I 2 debuffed to grab the knockout? No. Absolutely beautiful being able to have my Dugong up against a Gligar. Any worse IVs of a Lickitung, even though mine aren't exactly perfect. Well, they're far away enough from perfect, but very excelled up. Licky. And now Dugong. I mean, you just need one icy win for that Gligar. Especially if it's a shadow, but this one is not. So they're a little luckier. Now, Bumblebee Manta would be a problem. Thankfully, that is not the meta move for Mantine. Although it is an evil move to use. I do not have to face that. And we have Icy Wind. Kaboom! The most damage you'll ever see from an Icy Wind. Don't expect that pretty much any other Pokemon. We got Toxapex, so they're going to be resisting counters, although doing good damage. Going to bring in Lickitung. I do drag out a fighting type. Okay. A Shadow Giraffe rig with Confusion would absolutely nuke these two. They're lucky I have meta counter user. I do not avoid a cross chop, which is okay. It's not much, but it's an annoying chip. They barely reached. And they have Trevenant, okay. Do they shield up the Shadow Ball? They do. Could have gone for the Night Slash bait. Would have been a lot of damage still. But here we are. Shielding up Seed Bomb. Gonna no shield because, well, Brine. That's a bad move. Got Greedy. Is that the Sludge Wave? Okay, that's a bad. Gonna be kind of tough. I do grab the last shield. I can grab a debuff. I failed to catch. I think that was the only win condition, but Shadow Claw just a little too much damage. Back to Wigglytuff lead. That's a fine. We're going to bring in Lickitung. They're actually staying in. Honestly fine. They definitely have something weak to Lickitung. Or maybe they have Gligar, which is fine. Totally fine. Lick is doing like just one damage as they are normal type. Now, the charm damage just a little too much, but here comes Dugong. They have found out the whole team. Shielding up the Disarming Voice very nicely. Gonna throw the Icy Wind just in case they shield again. Or they go down. Now, Whiscash, are they going to be swapping out? They are. It is a Mantine. Okay, double. Well, definitely a pretty nice team prepared for Annihilapes. But I do land that heavy hitting Shadow Ball. I don't survive the Aerial Ace. Does Dugong have what it takes? It survives Aerial Ace. But it's just not going to be able to clean up that Whiscash. Very good team by them to counter this team. And here, the mirror match. How do you play the mirror match? Well, with Annihilape, I'm going to actually let them throw the move first. It is a Night Slash, so here's some mind games. I know that's only a Night Slash. Again, are they going to expect me to full send, play some mind games with some bait? They do shield the Shadow Ball, and that is a problem. They're going to let me throw the next move, though. Shadow Ball once again. And this time, do they have the... Oh, Night Slash once again. Gonna throw the Night Slash for some chip damage. Now, I do have a shield, which is what I felt would be a good Night Slash. Not worthy of the shield. They have Lickitung. I swapped just too slow to avoid the power whip, but here we are. Shielding up a very heavy hitting power whip. And we do reach Icy Wind to double debuff them before they can land another power whip. And they are going to power whip. They swap and Annihilate, get rid of those debuffs, leave with lots of energy, get some big counter damage on me. And I was like, okay, is this going to be Dugong in the back? Now, I needed to get a tad more energy to avoid the CMP tie because undebuffed Power Whip would have been the needed extra damage. I have lots of energy. I'm going to be able to dish out a drill run. And I think had I gotten one extra lick earlier, I would have been able to win that mirror match. But hope you enjoyed the battle. The team is phenomenal. Annihilape is just insane. But subscribe for daily Go Battle League videos, other Pokemon Go content. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.